Ideas for a cold opening.
For sure, if we fade, then it's a lie. But you know we are the sun, and we'll walk
This is Lost Thoughts for episode 10, entitled He's Our You. This week we'll find out who he, our, and you are. Get an English lesson explaining exactly what that means. And find out what the best thing is to yell at a Dharma van on fire. This episode was definitely interesting. There were a lot of subtle references to past episodes, a few well-placed jokes, and a killer ending. But for serious, I'm going to save my opinion as to the fate of young Ben for later in this recap. And we start with a flashback for the first time in a long time. I'm kind of hoping they continue with the storytelling device, which is a flashback of a character from before Flight 815, and then some kind of flashback as to after the frozen donkey wheel was turned. This will give us the information as to the fate of Daniel, but of course it'll also tell us the stories of how Hurley, Kate, got on the plane, and of course what happened to Ben in the marina when he got the crap beat out of him. In the flashback, once you get past the broken-necked chicken, it's the story of a boy, Saeed, who is willing to do what is necessary to get something done. In that case, he is a natural-born killer. In 1977, Saeed is passed a book by young Benjamin Linus. The book is A Separate Reality by Carlos Castaneda. In the book, Castaneda describes his apprenticeship under Don Juan Matus. While with Don Juan, Castaneda was under the influence of psychotropic plants in order to see. Seeing was the practice of perceiving energy directly as it flows through the universe. If anything, this was a foreshadowing as to what Saeed would go through later on in the episode. I just wanted to point out that in the flashbacks post getting off the island, Saeed's hair was phenomenal. Mission accomplished is what Ben tells Saeed. Maybe it would have been more effective if he had a banner. You're free to live your life. He spent all this time as a killer. He spent all this time doing things that he's having nightmares about. How the heck can Saeed go back to a normal life? He's our you. The you is Saeed, the our is the Dharma Initiative, and the he is some guy named Oldham. A 12-year-old Benjamin Linus brought me a chicken sandwich. How do you think I'm doing? Was that line kind of a pun considering Saeed killed the chicken in the beginning of the episode? Hurley works in the Dharma kitchen. Okay, it's going to be easier if we count the number of people who didn't see that coming. The scene between Hurley, Kate, and Jack is like lunchtime gossip in high school. They're together. Live together. Like, not as roommates? Come on, Hurley knows what's going on. Oh, Roger Linus. And yet you're the one who mops up after. Very smarmy, Saeed. Poor Ben. I mean, come on, Saeed's going to start feeling sympathy for him soon. That's amazing to think, considering all they've been through, but, you know, his dad is just a jerk. Saeed says, I'm not what you think I am. That's like Sawyer's comment about a tiger not changing its stripes. Saeed doesn't want to be a killer, except that we know he went to go see Hurley and killed that guy in front of the Santa Rosa Institution at 8:15. I got some questions for this one. Who is this Oldham guy? I don't think we've ever met him before. What is that music playing? Why is Oldham living in a tent in the middle of the woods? Side effects? What the heck is he giving him? It looks like a crouton or like a block of salt or something. What is that? It's some sort of truth serum? You've got to be kidding me. I really love the flashback where we find out what Saeed does after leaving Ben's sales pitch at the marina. I love it when gaps are filled in. Saeed's drinking MacCutcheon. Very nice touch as a reference to Desmond, Charles Widmore, and even Anthony Cooper. Alana's like another Ana Lucia sitting at the bar. I'm really not sure I like her. Who's Sawyer? Who cares? That was a nice save, but it was close. While under the effects of the psychotropic plants by Oldham, Saeed mentioned something about the incident. Just so you know, the Season 5 finale has been named The Incident. You're all going to die, you know. That is such an awesome line, along with because I'm from the future. Saeed's laughing is hilarious and creepy. The Juliet-Kate fight was horrible. I mean, come on, no punches, no bottle smashed, no yelling, no separated shoulder, no mud, no smoke monster. I'm starting to think the Quadrilateral will never have an all-out brawl. Stuart Rudzinski is one paranoid guy. I mean, come on. But for you guys this week, I have a couple links to the blast storm maps. I didn't include them last week, so enjoy and get your mind blown. During the Dharma meeting, Rudzinski mentions contacting Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor, Michigan is where the DeGroots were from. To find out who the DeGroots are, check out these links right here. Amy seems like a voice of reason, but I think she's paranoid too. I mean, trying to get Horace to do what she wants. She kind of reminds me a little bit of the woman who demanded the head of John the Baptist. Ooh, making out with Alana. Saeed falls in love pretty easily. I mean, come on. Nadia, Shannon, the woman from The Economist. When Saeed falls in love, he falls hard. Of course, Saeed becomes infatuated quickly and interprets it as love so that he can fill the void that he feels as being an evil person with meaningless pillow talk. Wink. And of course, we're left with the question as to why did Kate come back? Oh, right. I don't care about Kate. Holy flaming Dharma van, Batman. 3 years, no burning buses. You're back for 1 day. Question of the week for reals. What line should someone have yelled when they saw the Dharma van on fire? I gave my Batman line along with Sawyer's line. Write your response in the comments below. Can we assume that it was young Ben who came up with the plan with the flaming Dharma van, or was he just executing someone else's plan? Poor Ben with his broken glasses. Okay, we know that Saeed wasn't going to bring Ben to the others in the first place, but this brings up a good question. Ben met Richard 4 years earlier in the jungle. The purge did not happen until 1992. Somewhere within those 25 years, Ben had to have had contact with the others to know how to initiate that purge. Holy crap! Saeed took the shot. I didn't think he'd do it, but he did. But now comes the truth of the matter. Ben cannot die. Or simply put, he will rise again like John Locke. Ben initiates the purge in 1992, and since the past, present, and future are set in stone, he has to be alive for that. But now I'm beginning to doubt this whole history set in stone thing. A lot of people are coming up with theories for alternative timelines, but I keep on thinking Back to the Future movies. Overall, good episode. No major surprises except for the flaming Dharma van. I was watching the episode and I lost track of time and Ben got shot and I was totally expecting to see what happened afterwards and BAM! Lost. I'm a believer in that Ben is fine, but you never know with this show. Man, it's kind of chilly. My teeth are starting to message board chatter. A lot of people are already doing the time paradox situation. If Saeed kills young Ben, then Ben never recruits Saeed. Saeed never shoots the guy on the golf course. Alana never captures Saeed. Saeed never makes it back onto the island to kill young Ben in 1977. Check and mate. One guy tried to give an English lesson saying that he's our you was improper English. Having a degree in mathematics, I know nothing about grammar, so could someone from the English community please explain this to me? And from the English community to explain it to me, welcome Krista. She's their me.
So in this sentence, you is actually a subject complement that is in the form of a predicate noun. A predicate noun renames the subject, and in this case, the subject being he. So the you is renaming the he, which, if you think about it, that's exactly what the sentence is meant to do anyway. The sentence is fine. It's grammatically correct. I could also diagram the sentence for you if you needed some further evidence.
No, we're good. Good. Oh, and somebody just sparked my interest that Charles Widmore may be on the island in 1977. Charles Widmore told Locke that Ben tricked him into leaving the island. Widmore also told Locke about 3 decades of peace. So from 1954, 3 decades would be 1984. So be on the lookout for Charles Widmore being on the island in the 70s. Video of the week. This video right here is Lost vs. Gilligan's Island. It's not meant to be serious. It's really a parody, but it's worth watching. And in this link, you can listen to the new release of Dharma Lady by Geronimo Jackson, used in the previous Lost episode. Next week's episode is entitled Whatever Happened, which gives merit to the future not changing. And it also puts me in the mood to start singing Que Sera Sera. Que Sera Sera, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que Sera Sera.